Greetings to my brothers and sisters. I know you'll be gathering in St. Louis for a reunion. I think it's this weekend. And I really feel bad, sorry that I won't be there, that we won't be there. We would love to be there, but we've got things going on up here, family get-togethers and meetings and all kinds of other things. So it's just been too difficult to squeeze this in this time. So maybe next time. But we do hope you have a wonderful time this weekend. So Delicia is not here right now. She's out doing some errands. But I suddenly thought, maybe I'll just make a video and send it on, including some photographs. And Delicia is not, she doesn't like to be on video. She doesn't like to have her picture taken, so she won't mind if I send this without her. But I know she sends her love to all the Salsics everywhere. So anyway, things are good here. They really are, brothers and sisters. Your Hammy is a happy guy, or Hammer, as Brother Joe usually calls me. I'm a very happy person. I'm 77 years old, and my health is pretty good, really. I've had some issues the last few years, as we all do when we're in our 70s, but nothing's terribly serious. I've had some skin problems. I've had several, I don't know what they call them, but some kind of surgeries on the scalp and so on. And but the prognosis is good. I do have some memory issues that have come up recently. Of course, I don't think I have any memory issues. No. But Delicia and several other people have noticed some things. So, and my doctor gave me a brief memory test, which I didn't do real well on. So I'm going to go to a specialist in Providence later in August, and I'll let you know if anything serious comes up. But I'm pretty confident, and my heart seems to be pretty good. My cardiologist tells me that just recently I had another test with him, and he said, "Well, Ham, you're in the 2% range." And I said, "Well, what does that mean?" And he said, "Well, you have a 2% chance of dying of a heart attack." So I thought, at age 77, that's not bad. Those aren't bad odds. And Delicia is very healthy, and we're staying healthy with good exercise. We exercise almost every day. Usually at the YMCA, I go for about 30 to 40 minutes. She goes a little bit longer. And then as often as we can, we go outside for a long walk, maybe 3-4 miles. And then we ride our bikes, but we haven't been going on the roads as much. We go to rail trails, and there's some beautiful ones here. And we do some kayaking now and then. We love to do that. So we're really in good health, and all the kids are doing really well. I did want to mention too, before I talk to you about the kids, Delicia and I, we do a lot of reading together. And it's been great fun for me to find somebody who really enjoys a lot of the same reading and thinking that I have always done. So we do a lot of spiritual reading, and we do a lot of meditating together. We sit together in silence for at least 30 or 40 minutes every morning, very early, I should say. We get up very early, 5:30, something like that, or even 5. And we sit together in silence, and it's been very nice for me and for both of us. And we've been reading a lot of wonderful authors. I think I've talked to Barb and a few others about Richard Rohr, Father Richard Rohr. And lately, Delicia, or Sia, as the grandchildren call her, she's been reading Prior Parker. Or no, Parker Palmer. Prior Parker, I think, is my eye doctor. Anyway, I think his name is Parker Palmer. Anyway, he's a Quaker, longtime Quaker, and he's written wonderful books about spirituality. So we've enjoyed that. But let me show you some pictures. And I've got my phone here. Hopefully this is going to work. And I'll just run through some random photographs to let you know what's been happening. So here's a photograph of Annie. Let's see if I can get this right here in front of the screen. Whoops, that's not a photograph of Annie. Sorry. Oh goodness, I had this all organized. This is Annie. There's Annie here. Well, I can't do it. And she's with Louis. And Louis, if you can see, is playing his ukulele. And he is good at the ukulele. So he's going to fit right in with the Salsic family with guitars and ukuleles and so on. And there's Gabe, Annie's husband, Louis' dad, and they're having fun in their home in Northampton, Massachusetts. And here is Sia with young Louis Phipps, Annie's daughter. Louis is 7 years old, and Sia and he are having a serious conversation of some kind over breakfast or whatever. And Louis is a wonderful boy, full of action and very, very smart, just like all of my grandchildren and all of my nephews and nieces and grandnephews and grandnieces. Very smart. And here is Louis and Gabe. And then there's an old man with a strange hat playing soccer with Louis, and that old man is the Hammer. I almost hurt myself seriously trying to bounce around with Louis. I've got to be a little more careful than that. And here's the Hammer shooting hoops at Jamie's house on his basketball court. And I look a little bit bent over there, but anyway, I'm getting ready to shoot a jump shot. I don't think it went in. Matter of fact, it didn't even reach the goal, but anyway. And here is Luke and Luke's partner, Rachel. Rachel has two beautiful girls, preteen girls, and she and the girls and Luke and his son Josh live together in a beautiful home in Worcester, Mass. And they seem very, very happy together. So we're happy to have Rachel as part of our family now. And here is a special pair. This is Sia on the right there, talking with her son Aaron. And we were up in Boston on the Boston Common, and we had a little picnic. And so there's Aaron talking with his mom, and they have the best relationship. Goodness gracious, they talk like the best of friends on the phone once a week at least for at least 1 hour. Just laughing and giggling like good friends. So that's Aaron. And here is a big dude named Hammer with Sia. And we were at the beach just in June of this year, a month ago, in Rhode Island, near us. And but you can see by our dress that it was a very cold day on the beach. But we had a wonderful walk together, as we often do. And there we are, whoops, there we are on a bike ride recently. I'm not sure where we were going, but we were paused there for a little ride, for a little photograph, a selfie. And we had a great time, as we always do on our bike rides. And here's a picture that I love. This is Jamie with his two kids. This Ava. Young Ava looking up at him with admiration. I think Ava is 12. I'm not sure. But she's about 12 years old. And Noah is about 15. I should know these ages, I guess. I got to get busy and learn the ages of my grandchildren. Anyway, that's Noah and Ava. And what a wonderful trio they make together, the three of them. Yeah. And here is Sia and Rachel playing a board game with Aaron. We were up at Jamie's house for a get-together, and Aaron brought a board game, and the three of them are very serious board game people. I am not. So I was the picture taker. And here's one of my favorite pictures lately. This is Luke and his son, Josh. And Josh, I think, is about 12. He's quite a dude. He's a serious basketball player and a really good boy. And it's great to see them together. And they live in Worcester, Mass, as I said, and we see them quite often. So I feel very lucky to have Joshy in my life. And here's Jamie again with Gabe, Annie's husband. They're looking at the computer, trying to figure out some things. And we love Gabe. He's a wonderful guy and a great dad for young Louie. Okay. And here, how about this? This is Jamie and Ava. And Ava is on his back getting ready to score a beautiful basket. That's one of my favorite pictures. She's just got a big smile. Yeah. Okay. And here is a famous kayaker named the Hammer. And there I am on the Wood River, beautiful river in Rhode Island, very near where we used to live. And Delicia and I go up there as often as we can with our kayaks, and just a lovely river. The river reminds me a lot of the rivers in the Ozarks. Just a beautiful river. Now let me check my time on this. Oh yeah, I've got another minute or so. Okay, so that's a young kayaker named Hammy. And then I've been doing a strange thing recently. I bought a chalkboard, the kind that you see in front of pizza stores where they have their latest pizza offerings and so on. So I bought the chalkboard and I put it out on our front yard, right by the street, every morning with a poem written on it, a poem by Hammy, usually. And Delicia is all in favor. She's encouraged me to do this. The neighbors, I think they shrug their shoulders, but several of them have been very complimentary. The poems are always uplifting and not political at all. So anyway, here is the poem for today. I doubt if you can really read this, but I'll read it for you. Today, it's called Today. Today will do us favors. May we find its treasures and accept the comfort contentment gives, I think. Anyway, and then we wish you a comforting day from Delicia and Ham. And on the side of it is a little invitation for people to come and tour Delicia's gardens, which are beautiful. She has flowers galore. Very few people have taken us up on the invitation, but occasionally they have. And that's it for me today. And I wish you all the best and a happy family reunion. I really do. I'll be thinking of you on Friday and Saturday. I love all of you. I have the greatest memories of growing up on Holly Drive and the Fairview, and the memories of my in-laws and my let's see now, what do I call them? Nephews and nieces and grandnephews and grandnieces. I'm a lucky guy to be a member of the Salsic family. So bye-bye, everybody, and have a wonderful reunion weekend. I love all of you. Bye-bye.